Oh my god, bitch! I am a scientist!
What they can't see is the studio audience are all wearing glasses too. Are you all wearing your glasses? Let's just dive right in, I guess.
Alright, if you're just joining us, we're making a mirror.
Totally.
I have a PlayStation tattoo here, and I'm gonna get the D-pad over here.
Oh.
So when I'm having sex from behind, they can play me.
Welcome back to another episode of Atoms and Bonds. My name is Adam Rosenzweig, and this is the show where I, a real-life scientist, do a science experiment with the help of a fabulous lab partner. Today, she's not your father, but she might be your daddy. It's Skywalker.
Hey!
How are you doing?
I'm so good.
Thank you for joining us in the lab today.
Science.
Yeah.
When you asked me to do this, I said I might be the least qualified person you've ever asked.
That's okay. You're the most enthusiastic.
I am very excited. I love all things nerdy, and I hope today I learn how to make a bomb and a man.
So, tell us about who you are, what you do, where you're coming from.
My name is Skywalker. I am your friendly neighborhood stoner millennial nerdy cosplaying drag queen from New York City. I'm a Twitch streamer as well as a full-time drag queen living in New York. I'm born and raised from Brooklyn, so that's why I sound like this. And I'm ready to party! I really am. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to be Gwen from Spider-Man, and this is like, this is a fantasy. I'm dreaming.
Your background with science and chemistry in general?
Comics related.
Just fully comics?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even take it in school?
No, I went to a performing arts high school.
Oh, okay.
And then in college, I went to a performing arts high school, and then in college, I have a triple degree in sociology.
Mm-hmm.
Fake science.
Girl, this is why we gotta work on the American education
Yeah,
system.
I mean, sociology, business, and movement. Those are my college degrees. Baby, not even dance. Not
Just
even
moving.
dance. I had sex with a lot of people that do science. Let me leave it at that. Yeah.
That part is. So you said you're an anime nerd.
Yes.
Love that. I mean, you're the comic book
I am
wellness
very
today.
excited.
I also love anime.
That's how I found you.
Mm-hmm.
I have your amazing My Hero Academia cosplay.
Thank you.
Very cute.
Thank you. So my thinking was, okay, so I was like, anime. The only anime that I could think of that really touches in the science zone is Full Metal Alchemist. So I was
That's
like,
crazy.
alright, so Full Metal Alchemist, alchemy. So I was Googling alchemy, and one of the main tenets of alchemy is the transmutation of metals.
Okay, yes.
So like, that's the whole like, Philosopher's Stone turning gold.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I was thinking of what experiments I had in my little Rolodex that kind of touch in that zone of like turning metals into other things. And so then I thought that we would do this experiment that we're going to do today where we make a silver mirror on the inside of a glass container.
So glass, and then in the middle will be silver?
Yeah, so we're gonna, on this, like we're going to make like a reflective surface. On
We're going to turn this
bottom
into a mirror?
Yeah. So like when you were saying earlier that we didn't have a mirror for each other.
Oh, you're a bitch! I am screaming. I walked in and I said, do you guys have any mirrors? And they're like, there are windows.
What?
I was like, okay.
What kind of budget do you think
I know.
you have? Okay, so when we're making our mirror today, the concepts that I am aiming to hit on with this kind of experiment is metal ionization and two complementary processes called reduction and oxidation.
Okay.
Also called redox, but we'll talk about that more once we get cracking. We are fully ready to just get going on this.
Are we getting into lab coats?
But first we got to put on our PPE, as is lab safety is the most important thing.
Are we going to do that thing where we jump and then we're in lab coats?
We can do that.
Okay, lab. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, bitch! I am a scientist! Bitch, you put this in my hand and I said, I'm measuring. I'm double gloved.
Yeah, she's twice the gloves.
Ungloved.
The way that we are exercising safety in this lab today.
You cannot tell me that I was not safe in this lab.
In this lab.
Yeah.
Alright, let's introduce all of our girls for the day.
Okay.
Alright, so everything that we're working with today, to start with, is all clear solutions. So I also have what they look like as solids.
Okay.
Alright.
Here, girl.
So what do we got?
Silver nitrate.
Silver nitrate.
Okay.
So it's just this kind of like crystalline little powder.
Love.
Yeah.
And then when you add water, bitch, girl.
She's clear.
She's clear. Uh-huh.
Alright, next up we have ammonium hydroxide
I was told I
solution.
can't touch this one.
Yeah, this is a strong base.
So this is this girl. This is sodium hydroxide?
Sodium hydroxide.
Bitch! Okay, this is what it looks like, all nice and like a solid.
Yeah.
And then this is what it looks like when we made it with like a little water.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The other dangerous thing we
The
have.
other thing I can't touch.
Some nitric acid.
This is dextrose?
Dextrose.
Bitch, I can pronounce everything in this lab.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's
that's
like-
it as a solid.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like sugar.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So
It's sugar?
Yeah, dextrose is a kind of glucose, which is sugar.
Just say sugar
So-
then. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So
Bitch, I'm at the
cool.
club.
And you're like,
yeah,
"I
wait.
want a mirror."
I get to the club and they're like, girl, your makeup is from that car. And I'm
And
like,
you're
I
like,
didn't bring a mirror.
What?
I'm like, girl, don't worry. I got nitric acid in my backpack.
Like, let's just dive right in, I guess.
All right, if you're just joining us, we're making a fucking mirror.
All right. So first thing that you're gonna pour into our Erlenmeyer flask. So we're gonna be mixing everything in here, but we're
Okay.
gonna be making the mirror in here.
Okay, Earl and Meyer.
Erlenmeyer.
Cool.
Erlenmeyer, Skye, Erlenmeyer.
Is Earl and Meyer like the people that made this?
It's like Oscar Mayer.
Okay, perfect. I love a good wiener.
The first thing you're gonna dump in here
Okay.
is our silver nitrate solution.
Okay, so this is the silver, and it's the solution, so that means it's the water one.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we put it in liquid instead of just putting the solids in there?
Because everything's more reactive when it's in a liquid form.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, like all these solids, these are all crystals, which are just like really organized. Like all the individual molecules are like lined up next to each other. They're not really doing much. But
Okay,
when
you
you
blew
put
my
them in a
mind.
solution, they're all
active.
flowing around. And
I feel like some like
moving.
things from high school are coming back.
Yeah, you got to get the molecules moving. That's what a reaction is. It's just like basically two molecules like banging into each other
Wow.
and reacting. So I will do the next part.
Okay, because it's one of the crazy things I can't
Yeah,
handle.
so we're gonna take our ammonium hydroxide solution
Okay.
and we're gonna just drop a couple drops in there. But what's gonna happen is it's gonna turn brown for a little bit.
Cool!
So it's gonna turn brown and then
cool!
it's getting cloudy. So I'm gonna keep adding and I'm gonna swirl until it all goes back and
I would not drink that.
cleared up again. No.
That looks like a mudslide that's been left out for too long.
So
Mhm.
so I added a couple more drops and everything that like got all cloudy and the chemistry terms crashed out.
Okay.
It all went back into a solution, so we have a nice clear liquid again. Pour in our sodium hydroxide solution.
What did I do?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add more of this, and it'll work itself out.
And it clears again?
Clears it right up. This solution, this component of it, this is done. This is
Whoa!
prepared. Yeah.
Science.
So next we need to prepare the actual vessel that we're gonna be making our mirror in, which is this big beaker.
Oh, if this was actually Full Metal Alchemist, this would be the souls of an entire city.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's so sad. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so next we're gonna add some nitric acid into this beaker. So we're just gonna like run this around the inside of the flask. Now I'm gonna go dump it. Oh. So I've rinsed out our beaker and just filled it with some just warm water, so you can
Okay.
touch and confirm it is warm.
It's warm.
This is just to warm the surface because like chemical reactions go faster when things are warm. So here, like we want the mirror to form on the surface, so we're just gonna heat up.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Reactions go faster when things are hot.
If things aren't reacting,
Make it hot.
heat it up.
Okay, what do we do next? What's our next science?
Okay. Next, we dump out the hot water from the
Damn!
All right, no. So now that we have this flask that's still kind of like a little residual warm,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna dump the dextrose.
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 If this was D&D, this would be adding dexterity.
Mm.
Love. I pour this in too?
Yeah. So
Okay,
now,
so the thing we poured earlier, I'm combining.
So this is the solution that we prepared earlier. You're gonna
Okay.
pour it in there. There's gonna be a color change that you're gonna see.
Really?
Yeah. So you can get
Okay.
excited about that. Okay. so
Yellow.
Yellowy brown. Now you're gonna want to
Whoa.
take this
It's black.
and start swirling
With this?
with your hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're gonna do that for a couple minutes.
A minute?
Yeah,
Okay.
it happens quickly. So you just see.
Hey. Hey,
You can
sister.
already kind of see it's starting to deposit.
Oh my god! Is this the whole oh my god, it's working!
Yeah, wait, it's on the
Bitch,
camera.
look at it. It's becoming a mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror, mirror. Whoa, bitch!
I told you
I
it's
can
gonna
sing
happen.
myself.
I told you
Girl.
it's fast.
Bitch, what the
Super beautiful.
Whoa, it is so beautiful. I hope you guys can see
Yeah.
that it's become a full mirror in this glass.
Yeah.
Alchemy, I'm a witch.
The actual like formal name for this reaction, it's called the Tollens Test. The reason that people use this experiment in the world, or like used it more so back in the day, was that it was a test to detect if whatever compounds you were making had a functional group called an aldehyde in it.
Okay.
So like in this case, the aldehyde that we are using is the dextrose. So what's happening here is that we are basically just depositing pure elemental silver onto the sides of this beaker.
Wow.
And the source of the silver, as the name would imply, is our silver nitrate. This is not, when you think of like a silver ring, this is not it.
No.
This is just like some nice little clear crystalline guys.
They're just rocks to me.
Yes. When we think of silver, we think of that like classic shiny, shiny silver.
Literally?
Mirror. Yes.
Ooh, holy.
And it is like elemental pure silver where there's 47 protons and 47 electrons in the same atoms. It's completely balanced. But a lot of times in the world, we have stuff like this silver nitrate where an electron will get stolen. So there's one electron that's been stolen from the silver in the silver nitrate. So that's why it loses its luster and it forms this compound that's called a metal salt. So it's silver something. So oxidation is loss of electrons, reduction is gain of electrons. So it's just this process of swapping, and that's the reaction that's taking place. But when that electron swapping between the different things in our solution occurs, we get our elemental silver that deposits itself on the outside of the beaker.
I see.
And we get a lovely mirror.
So we poured a bunch of in this beaker, and the beaker and the solution stole some electrons from each other and made a mirror. This is a mirror.
It's a mirror.
Bitch, you made a mirror. You are a scientist.
You made it.
You are so sweet.
Yeah, get that hair, girl.
Girl, get this nice. Girl, and these
did-
glasses, honey.
And you guys can look at yourselves. Aren't you? Look how pretty you are.
Wow, look at how pretty you are.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Beautiful.
So, just to recap and to demonstrate, you can see the drastic change of the materials that we started with today. So this is the silver nitrate, and this is the dextrose that we used as our aldehyde, and we made this like lovely mirror. Isn't that stunning?
We made a mirror.
Isn't that stunning?
So cool.
Imani, why are you looking at me like that?
We did it.
We did it.
We made science. I love science. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. This was such a fun time.
It
Oh my
really
God.
was. Y'all are
Yeah.
the f***ing best. Please, where can they follow you everywhere?
No, please. You are the guest. Where can we follow
if you insist. Hi, I'm Skywalker.
Give us the
You can
socials.
find me everywhere at It's Skywalker. That's ITSSKYEWALKER. Like I said, I'm a Twitch streamer and a full-time drag queen living in New York City. You can find me on all my socials. You can Venmo me.
Yeah.
You know, you can Venmo me at the same place. It's Skywalker. Everything is It's Skywalker. I got it all.
Perfect.
ITSSKYEWALKER.
All right, all that, all the socials, the Twitch, the Venmo, it's all going to be in the description of this video. You can follow me at Adam the Chemist on Instagram and Twitter.
You need to get, you're like the sexiest scientist I've ever met. We have to blow your ego. We have to gaslight you. We need to get you in a lot of skimpy anime clothes. Go back a little bit. He does some cute little anime. We gotta get you.
Yeah, I turn a nice cosplay once
You
a year.
really do.
Okay, I want to give a big thanks to our lovely director, Imani.
Thanks, Imani.
Camera and lighting director.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're so sweet. You're a legend in nightlife.
He
You
is
do
a
lights.
legend in
You
nightlife.
do. He does lights all over the city for
Imani
all
on
the
lights
queens.
on Instagram.
Is that your Instagram?
Yeah.
Imani on lights.
We're gonna
Hello.
throw that one in the description
That's
too.
thanks to Monet Exchange.
Oh, work!
Yeah, when's she coming on the show? See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye!